back to On Point from the Summerdale Church of Christ. We're studying through the book of Proverbs in the month of August, and we find ourselves now in chapter 3. Now, in a previous On Point many months ago, I mentioned that Proverbs chapter 3, 5, and 6 are some of my favorite passages in all of the Bible, and those passages still ring with as much truth now as they were the moment that they were written. But I also want to reflect on verse 9, where he says, "Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of your produce." The message of Solomon is share and give. We're supposed to share with others around us. There are several Proverbs that deal with this, and we look in the New Testament, Jesus speaks parables about how we should share with people and give to people. But this idea of giving back to God is also present here. What does it mean to give back to God? If He's given you something, if He's blessed you with something, what does it mean to give it back? Well, in the Old Testament, they practiced a tithe, and they would give 10% of what they had to the temple or to the temple work, to those that were poor. They contributed to their own family, to their own nations, and things that were needed. It's estimated that they probably gave, if you include all the feast days and all the offerings, no less than 30% of their income was given to God throughout the year. When God provides us with something, we're supposed to share it. We're supposed to share it with other people all around us, but we're also supposed to give back to God. Paul was talking about giving as a church, and he says we need to give liberally. God doesn't limit the amount. He just says give liberally. Now, in the early church, they also gave, at some point, nearly everything that they had, because there were so many people in need, and they wanted to make sure that everybody's needs were met. So think about this today. What do you do with the wealth and the honor that you have been given? What do you do with all the goods and finances that you've been provided? Are you using it to the glory of God? Are you sharing it with others? Are you giving back to God the way that you should? You might find that a blessing is around the corner if you will give as God commands us to give. Hope you have a great day today. Thanks for tuning in to On Point.
He is Lord.